And we are back. Hello back. Hello again. Du, ich möchte dich heute noch sehen. Welcome back to part 2 of this Miami stream. And I'll explain a little bit about our revised plans. What Jens will do after we are a few more people in the chat and in the stream. We started off with LATAM 767-300 all white. There we go, there was LATAM 767. And then we have another 767 coming in. This looks like, well, actually, we have a few very nice ones coming in, including a Saab. A Saab for Lucy, but it looks like the Saab is coming on runway 8, which is completely unacceptable. So the next arrival is DHL 767-300 from Bogota. And then we have Barbecue coming in. Barbecue 503. That's indeed the flight number. Barbecue 503. That's a 737-400 coming in from Havana, Cuba. Let's go over to Barbecue. You should call in to the airline and saying it's completely unacceptable. There we go. There we go. So they open up runway 9. So there was a no time out. Lutz was so kind and looked it up. There was a no time out, a runway closure. And it looks like they cleaned up some parts of the runway here. Cleaned up and closed the runway during the day. Only in Miami, I guess. Only in Miami. I saw them picking up some trash. I don't know who throws out garbage on an active runway or on a taxiway. I have no idea. So they did a little bit of maintenance work. So yeah, that's what they did. And the runway is back open. And meanwhile, I was under the impression that there is no Martinair aircraft anymore, or no aircraft wearing the Martinair livery. And oh boy, I was wrong. 747-400 came in a full Martinair livery. 747-400. I know that it got taken over by KLM Martinair. So I mean, it still carries a Martinair flight number, but apparently there's one, at least one, that is carrying a Martinair livery. There we have it. And drama is going on here. Next to the truck, parents were throwing stones. The kid picked it up, and now the kid gets punished. I tell you, it's the parents. It's not the kids, it's the parents. Barbecue 503 coming in from Havana, Cuba.
Thank you, sir. 080. Affirmative, 503, runway 9 North Carolina.
I will drop the news when we are at 200 viewers. Then I will drop the news. Okay. Mike Evans. Hello, Mike. Welcome back. Aussie is back. Hello, Aussie. Bella is back. Justin. Hello, Justin. Helen H-Dot. Welcome back. Karen. Hello, Karen. Uwe is back. Keks. Hello, Keks. Ian Papa Lima. Sven. Hello, Sven. Thank you for coming back. Much appreciated. And we have now 33900 coming in. Top Air Portugal flight 223 from Lisbon. Looks like we have the first European arrivals, which is a good thing. I think Lufthansa 747 should be 45 minutes out. BA 380, 30, around 30. Let's see.
Eastern Express 503, continue taxi Tango left uniform, cross 12 uniform, and ground point 8 of your side.
Holger's back. Hello, Holger. Ben. Hello, Ben.
Eastern Express 503, taxi correct, and then
Hi, Steve.
American 1102 ILS 19. American 1102, Miami Tower, head caution wake turbulence. Preceding arrival, heavy over 330, runway 9 clear west. Clear line 9, American 1102.
Where's the SOP? Where's the SOP? Oh, there's the SOP thing. It's hard to really spot this thing in the air. It's so little. There we go. A SOP 340.
Heavy left turn there on uniform, and then hold short of runway 12. Can you contact the run, make sure which gate are you going? Sure. Left on uniform.
Thank you, Ben. Much appreciated. The SOP thing, Lucy. The SOP thing. It's so little. Once they're gonna miss Miami streams. Yeah. I will put up a statement in a few minutes. I want to reach like 200 viewers. I know it's gonna take a little bit longer, and then I will have you up to date. I'll have you up to date, right? Well, let's say at least 150. Might take a lot longer now on the second one, on this one. Let's see. Our next inbound, American Airlines 737 MAX 8 coming in from Cancun, flight 1102, and then we have 5 minutes out to Latam 320 from Bogota, from Colombia. And then we have American Airlines with a Reno Air retro livery is coming in, currently 8 minutes out from Punta Cana. So that is a nice surprise. The last time I saw that one, I think we had it here in Miami too, but before in Los Angeles, California, 2 years ago. That's a nice one. Okay, so we have a few more inbounds. a 767 Martinair, all white, just departed on runway 8, climbing out.
I-10 helicopter. Smoky I-10 helicopter 4050 Malibu.
That's exactly what I thought is going to happen with the other big streamer being live.
Lima is Squawk 4363 and standby. 4363. 4363 and standing by. Helicopter 4050 Malibu. We have echo. November 5 Romeo Lima, you're at contact. Altitude indicates 500, but remain outside the Cloud Bravo airspace for now. You can hover there. I'll get back to you. Altimeter 3006, maintain VFR. Remain outside the Cloud Bravo. 3006, hovering outside the Cloud Bravo, waiting for your call. Helicopter 4050 Malibu.
And we have Steve. Welcome to business class. Steve, thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for joining. Much appreciated. Steve Carter, 57. Thank you so much for your support. Welcome to the Planes and Friends family. And Steve, if you you have now access to a lot of 4K 60 frames per second videos. So if you wanna look them up, that would be, you know, you might want to check them out. You might like them. And our next inbound will be Latam 320 coming in from Bogota.
American 1102, left turn there, Tango 7, Tango Yankee, and hold short of what we want to.
And there is a business chat coming in with Mexican registration. Looks something for you coming in from Toluca, or however you pronounce it. Abizer, Aerolíneas executives from, well, the jet is registered in Mexico.
1102, cross runway 12 Yankee and ground phone 8 on your side.
Checky, hello Checky. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for coming back. Alrighty. Let's see. Of course, Lutz, I know. You want to see pitsies. Well, for you, it would be great, like Fort Lauderdale executive. Oh, good Lord. You would be busy for a whole day just writing down registrations. What's going on there is crazy. And we have a cargo jet on the way in. Cargo jet from Quito. Cargo jet flight number 1510, currently 6 minutes out. Hello, Uwe. Hello, Miami. Hallo von Miami nach Leipzig.
Runway 9, clear to land. Runway 9, clear to land, American 921. Hey, American 1339, ILS 12. American 1339, Miami Tower, welcome. Runway 12, clear to land. 12, clear to land.
That's a nice controller. He welcomes the planes. He welcomes the planes, isn't that nice? LATAM 320. And then we have American Airlines. Now the retro livery is coming in from Punta Cana. The Reno Air retro livery. That's the next one to land here on runway 9. And then we have a 737 here on runway 12.
Columbia 4402, left turn there, Tango 7. Tango, hold short of runway 12. Tango 7, Tango, runway 12,
Canarsie got your own emoji. Yes, of course. We all miss Canarsie. We all miss Canarsie. I'm sure we're gonna see Canarsie soon again. Once we will have a members meeting, we will have it next to the Canarsie VOR. That thing is for sure. That thing is for sure. All right, and now the special livery is coming in. American Airlines with their Reno Air retro livery. That's a 12-year-old 737-800. It's not an ER.
Miami Tower, good afternoon. Circulus 1510 heavy ILS 9. American 1339 left turn there.
Sven is saying missing MROs coming past the camera. Soon, Sven, soon. I will say something about it in a few minutes. And Aussie saying I'm a Canarsie fan. So feel free to actually upgrade your membership to the Canarsie Fanatics Club. So we even have an own Canarsie membership. So if you want to upgrade your membership, feel free to have a look and show that you are the diehard supporter of Canarsie. And Lufthansa 747, I think it's an 800, right? Or is it a 400? I think it's an 800. East of Jacksonville, that's where I stopped when I was coming down here. I stopped in Jacksonville. All right, next inbound is cargo jet, and then we have barbecue 2232, another one coming in from Holguin. Not from Holgo, from Holguin. And then let me have a look. American Airlines, another American Airlines. Okay, then I might drop the announcement after Eastern Airlines coming in. All right? If you want to hear the announcement, stay tuned. Stay tuned. I hope there's nothing absolutely crazy coming in, because I know we are getting into the European hour, the rush hours, and today is Yankee. Oh no, I just saw this Yankee Tangy, but this is part of your username. Okay. Kevin is saying, every time Jens brings up Canarsie, I crave pizza. Kevin, one thing I really miss. The pizzas down here are completely different. They have nothing to do with the New York style pizzas. They are really different. And Lucy with the update, BA 380 in 13 minutes. Alrighty.
Wind 1106.
And we are catching cargo jet next.
American 2986, runway tower, good afternoon. Runway 12, clear to land. Hold short of runway 9er, landing Boeing 730. Clear to land, 12, hold short 9 seconds. 110.
I mean, I wouldn't say no to a 747-400 as well, because these classic birds, you know, not long anymore. So I would be happy about that one as well.
American 20, 99 mile meter, hello, runway 9er, clear to land, hold short of runway 12, landing company match. Roger, clear to land, runway 9er, hold short of 12,
No pizza like Brooklyn pizza. Well, I mean, I really like the New York style pizza. I don't know if it's the same Brooklyn style pizza, New York pizza. So I really like that one. And I was looking a couple of days ago. I was specifically looking after these kind of pizzas, but they don't have them here. They believe more in the thicker crust, which I'm not a big fan of it. I think the dough should be thin. Now we're talking pizza. Look at that one. But I can't wait to have my New York style pizza back. And now we're having barbecue coming in. Barbecue 2232. Now, Kevin, get this one. Now you want to have barbecue burn dance. Pulled pork. There we go. All right, let's go over 737-400. Another Eastern Airlines Express flight.
American 2050 Miami Tower, hello. Traffic landing on runway 9er, company.
And Steve MC, you're absolutely spot on. Napoli pizza, nothing else. I mean, like the original Italian one, once you're in Italy, a whole different level. The flavor is... Who's flying over ahead of me? The flavor is a whole different ball game. So...
American 477 Miami Tower, hello. Runway 9er, clear to land.
All right, I think that's the perfect timing. They just pushed back Latam, so we have an eye on that. No, here. All right.
Go ahead.
We just turned down ATC real quick because that thing is failing on us too. So I told you I will announce about what we will do next. I said it in the previous stream that my plans initially were to end tomorrow and drive back tomorrow. Now, it's difficult this week here in Miami. Yesterday the day was blown, the day before yesterday was blown, and we couldn't have a stream. And we also have one of the biggest YouTubers in aviation here currently having an open stream, and that is not supportive to not just to our streams, to the channel in general. What we are doing here, it needs to make sense, because there are quite some costs tied up to it, like for me coming here and also of course heading back. This is not something what you just squeeze out of your sleeve. So with that runway interruption today, and that big YouTuber currently doing his thing on a pretty exclusive location, I decided, you know what, sometimes it is just better to make a decision to have a cut and drive back. That's what I do. I'm gonna drive back tonight. I start driving after this show. I start driving back to New York. And it's gonna maybe cost us tomorrow, but on the other end, to run this channel, to operate this channel, to manage this channel needs to make sense. Whatever we are doing needs to make sense. And I think the best for the channel is when we go back to New York, when we cover our airports there. As I said, I'm currently also working on on something in addition to make it a little bit more diverse in New York. And this is gonna come up. So this is what we're gonna do. So I will drive back after this show. So this show will be the farewell show of Miami. All right, this will be the farewell show of Miami. Let's see. I think we should be good today with runway 9 and lots of more inbounds. Hopefully a few more outbounds. The plan is for me to make it to Savannah, Georgia tonight. Then I'm gonna sleep there for the night, and then I'm gonna drive all Friday, tomorrow, driving back home, arrive there Friday evening, and then American Airlines. Drive all day tomorrow from Savannah to New York. It's doable in one day. I did it actually before, so that's doable. And then the plans are to be live on Saturday, either from JFK, either from LaGuardia, or from another airport around. Maybe there's a surprise coming up. You never know. I think it's the best for the channel to do this hard cut today, to do the hard cut right now, to pack up, to leave. Even the hotel room is booked until Saturday morning. So, but sometimes you have to make decisions that make sense, and that also help the channel grow, because in the end, Jens is doing this full time, right? So the decisions I make, they really need to make sense. So this is going to be the farewell show. This afternoon show is the farewell show of this Miami trip. This is the farewell show for 2025 of Miami. Will we come back in 2026? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, we come back. I love Miami too much to not come back. So we will come back. But for this year, Jens is going to pack up after the show and is heading to Savannah, Georgia, stay for the night. And then tomorrow, we're going to take the rest. We will be live on Friday, on Saturday, then from New York. That's what we're going to do. Now you know. All right. Next inbound, American Airlines. And then we have Avianca 320 from Medellin. And then we have an MD-83, our beloved World Atlantic Airlines from Santa Clara coming in. We love that one, 35 years old, still going strong, only here in Miami. And then we have another 320 coming in from Managua. And we have here LATAM. '26 is going to be even bigger. I'm absolutely convinced about it. Drones and planes, hello to you. Oh, sorry, my autofocus is focusing on the lamp pole here. Sean is in the house from Drones and Planes, hello to you. And Steve MC, thank you for the kind words. Sad to see this trip, and me too, because my heart is at Miami, as you might be able to tell. I love Miami from my trips way before I started live streaming. I really love Miami. It's a special place for me to be. I realized it this trip as soon as I enter Florida. Jens is in complete relaxed mode. I love Miami. I love plane spotting here. I've been coming here for almost 30 years now, and this is a special place. And we will be back. Not too long from now, we will be back. So let's not forget. And you know, for JFK, yes, this is where we built the channel. That's where the channel has its fundament on. The channel's fundament is JFK, and it took YouTube. It took the algorithm 5 days, 5 freaking days, to actually make Miami work. I was about to throw in the towel after day 4. I'll be honest to you. I was about to throw in the towel after day 4 here in Miami. Thank God I didn't do it, because we build now a second memory for Miami. The time we had here was also an investment for, you know, for the channel that realizes, oh, it's not just New York. This channel also covers Miami, and I hope we covered it pretty well. So it was a fantastic time here. I'm a little bit sad too that I leave, but sometimes you have to make these decisions that make sense for the channel. It's not about what I want. I would love to move here actually and do plane spotting here full time. Maybe shooting slides again. I would love to do that, but I'm also at the same time, I'm a business owner. Don't forget that. I'm a business owner. And that's why we need to do things a little bit different. Lady 757, thank you for your kind words. I was just reading your previous comment. Over the past 2 weeks, you have restored my faith in YouTube aviation streamers. Thank you so much. Thank you for your kind words. Yeah, this is true passion. What's coming through? Like when I saw that Martinair cargo landing, apparently it was coming in on runway 12. I'm a little bit like a kid in a candy store. This is how I am. So that's where my passion is. That's where my heart is. This is, you know, what I've been doing for over 3 decades. Even people, whenever playing their music in the car somewhere. Yeah, it's not a private spot here, you know. You have to share it with other people too that enjoy airplanes. And now our next one is MD-83, the Mad Dog coming in. JP saying thank you again for viewing, for the views in Miami. You're very welcome. Oh, it was a pleasure. It was so much fun. So much fun. We had USA Jet MD-83 cargo. We had Linden Air Cargo Hercules. We had crazy aircraft here. Absolutely crazy ones. We had the duct tape corner here with the cargo 767s. The Linden aircraft crew even reached out to us on the YouTube channel. They sent a reply. That was so cool. That was so cool. That was really cool. And JPMR gifting 5 Planes and Friends memberships. Thank you so much, JP. Much appreciated. So that's basically goes into our fundings for these 2 days going back. 2 days driving back. Thank you so much, JPMR. That's at least a sandwich and a Diet Coke. Thank you so much. We have Old Man Knuckle DC11. You received a membership. I like your name. Thank you so much. And we have John joining the family. John decided to become a member, business class member. Thank you so much, John. Much appreciated. Great support. Great support for like, you know, donations like these. I'll be very honest with you. They make these trips possible. They make it possible. Without these things, Google doesn't pay you nearly enough that you can do these trips. And Kitty gifting 5 Planes and Friends mentorships. Thank you so much, Kitty. Long time viewer. You are one of our longest members, Kitty. You and Renate, I just don't know the exact date, but Kitty is one of our longest viewers. She's decided to support the channel basically as soon as memberships were available. Kitty, thank you so much for your support, for your long-term support. And now you're gifting 5 Planes and Friends memberships. That is fantastic. Thank you so much. Much appreciated, Kitty. And I hope to see you then back in New York in the cold. Wow. I love the spring temperatures here. I would love to stay here. I would love to stay here. But, you know, we have to make a decision. Avianca, another one. 320. Snowflake in the house as well. And Sean Sterland is saying, here comes the BA 380. There we go. Currently number 3. We have a 737-400 without flight information. That is usually another Eastern Air Express. I'm not showing the call sign, but I'm pretty sure it is barbecue as well. Let me give your ADC back a little bit. Sorry, I was just adjusting the volume. LATAM, let's all talk. Airport Miami. Yeah, I mean, LATAM is super dominant here. It's crazy. And then, I mean, also we have Avianca Colombia with their 330s. So these two, they, you know, of course Atlas Air too, but the only thing is we don't see Atlas Air so much anymore since they moved to the north side of the airport. I would say Atlas Air is the most dominant here. They also have a maintenance base here for 747s, 767s, and I don't know what other aircraft they are working on as well. But I would say Atlas is dominating Miami. There's also Air Canada Cargo. I think it's not coming up to us, but that one came in.
United 2295 Miami Tower, hello, runway 12, clear to land, hold short of runway 9er, landing air.
Then we have Swiss coming in, 330 from Zurich.
Wing 110, accident, gust 12.
There we go. And we have Mark Lucy Lockets gifting £5, saying love the stream, watching from the UK, London Heathrow, Miami, aircraft route over my house. Great videography. Mark Lucy Lockett, thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for your kind words. Miami is where our heart is. New York is where our rational is. Let's say it this way. Always follow your heart, right? Always follow your heart. That's why we will come back here. Thank you so much for your support. Mark Lucy Lockett, much appreciated, and greetings over to the wonderful UK. Now we have British Airways 380 coming in, the big one.
Runway 755 Miami Tower, hello, runway 12, clear to land, hold short of runway 9er, landing company airport.
That's the thumbnail of these streams today. These are basically taken from our live streams. So the the real deal. The real deal. What a beauty, at least from the front. I prefer the 747, but it still looks good. There we go, the big boy, the 380 coming from London Heathrow. And we have another wide body coming in, American Airlines with the 777-200.
Victor 3 goes super, left turn uniform, follow the vehicle, hold short of runway 12.
And we have a surprise for, I think for 5:30 p.m. If you want to look up flight number American Airlines 57, look up American Airlines flight 57. The only problem is it's going to be dark when this thing is coming in. It's going to be dark. American Airlines flight 57. And our next inbound is Spirit, flight 759 from San Juan in Puerto Rico. Yes, the flagship is coming in. The only problem is at that time it's already dark. So, not sure. And I need to make it to Savannah. I need to make it to Savannah tonight. That's the goal. And we have Air Canada Cargo 767 being pushed back from the cargo terminal. We leave Miami with a bang, that's for sure. We don't just go. Because I think after our streams, a lot more want to come down here and also live stream. And that's perfectly okay.
American 342, plan to exit Tango 7.
That is perfectly okay. It's a little bit of a challenge. Miami can give you some headaches, especially when you're depending on runway 9 operations. It can give you a little bit of a headache sometimes, but that's okay. So do we wanna have the flagship? Do we wanna have the flagship? This one is coming in from, where's the flagship coming from? From London. From London. So they usually come in on runway 9 in the evening hours. Do we want to have the flagship as the last plane of today? Would this be a great wonderful end to this Miami trip? The flagship. And we just pray that this thing is coming in on runway 9. Do we want to do that? Is that a deal? Flagship at 5:19 p.m. Just got the updated time.
Continue holding in position. Thanks for the patience.
The flagship.
2 more arrivals from runway 9 is saying you finish.
Roger, Lancaster, here in
And then I'm pretty sure we also will see the flagship at JFK. I'm pretty sure because there are a lot of flights, a lot of 777-300 flights. And one day we're gonna see flagship also at JFK. Okay, I just need to put my hat on. But there's a 777 coming in. I'll be right back.
United 1857, no need to respond. Exit at Tango, please continue down to Tango, Quebec to the run. American 342, left from Tango 7, Tango Yankee, hold short of 12. Round 21, cross 12, uniform, let's start ahead to the run.
The sun is still strong down here in Miami, so hence need to have proper sun protection.
Runway 759, continue Tango, follow the Airbus 380, cross 12 uniform into the Waiting 09 heavy, runway 9, line up on way, be ready. I do have traffic 6 miles fine. I'll be ready to go. Fine, I'm ready to ready.
Alright, are you guys ready? LATAM cargo is getting ready. It looks like Air Canada cargo 767 is coming up as well. And I just got the news, Martinair 747 to Bogota leaves at 4:10. Oh my god, this we're going out with a bang here from Miami, that's for sure. Because I saw this thing coming in. I think that's almost a guarantee that this one is coming over to runway 9.
Wind 100 at 6.
Alright, we have KLM. Oh, KLM with a 330-300. It's the first time we get KLM here on runway 9. They always came in on runway 12. Alright, LATAM cargo 767-300. Take off. The next inbound is a 757 Delta from Atlanta, and then it looks like we have another barbecue coming in. Alright, let's get the 757, and then Air Canada cargo is coming over. Fantastic, we haven't seen that one a lot. There we go, and now over to Air Canada cargo. That's where the action is here.
Contact departure 125.5.
And Kevin is graving some ribs. Me too.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for the help on final. Delta 449, continue Tango eastbound, hold short of runway 12.
Air Canada cargo, that's a beauty. That is a beauty. They have to wait here because next inbound is most likely barbecue. Let's go over.
Delta 1249, I'm in instructions, hold short of Tango 8.
And thank you so much for tuning in, by the way, and for leaving us likes and your subscribers. I know today is a challenging day. And it's great to have your loyalty to the channel and to tune in. That means a lot, and that's absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much for your loyalty to Planes and Friends, especially on these days where there are options available. All right, Air Canada Cargo to Toronto, back to Canada. Carbon Bus, hello to you.
Eastern Express 751, no delay of the runway, Tango 7, Tango, Ultra Victor. Tango 7, Tango, Ultra Victor.
Papa Lima. Yeah, I like the livery too, like that's like the contrasts of this dark blue with the fuselage with the white. I think it looks pretty good. And then we have next inbound KLM. First time we have KLM here on runway 9. And Holger gifting 5 more memberships. Holger, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Holger. Much appreciated. Our moderator from Germany, helping out with the chat, doing the call outs, dropping memberships. Holger, what a trooper. Thank you so much for your support. Much appreciated. What a beauty here. Air Canada 767. What a beauty. I love it. Alright, then let me have a look. We have FedEx coming in. Now FedEx looks like they are going to runway 8. And then we have our next inbound is American Airlines flight 1900 coming in from Providenciales. And then we have Helen H. gifting 5 Planes and Friends membership. I'm just catching up. Helen, thank you so much for your support. Much appreciated. Also, great supporter. And maybe I go live tomorrow, because tomorrow is going to be a long day of driving. Maybe I go live, and then we can chat a little bit in the car. Me driving up north. Maybe that works. Need to get a holder, which is what I'm going to do. I don't have a cell phone holder. Can you imagine?
Right turn Quebec, and taxi back to the ramp. I said Sierra, right turn Quebec to the ramp. Delta 1249, you're cross runway 12, go straight across, and going out to the ramp,
Oh, that was a rough one.
KLM 6.3 heavy, continue via Tango, hold short of 12. American 1900, left turn coming up Tango 7, taxi Tango.
There we go.
Yankee, hold short of 12.
And Air Canada is still sitting there.
2002, yeah, 2002 tower, welcome captain, hold position, wind 1007, runway 9, clear to land. Going down, clear to land, 2002. Gentlemen, 627 heavy, crosswind to a tango, then join us back to the ramp.
I think that on the north is FedEx. Let me see where FedEx is. Oh, okay, I'm pretty far out. There is FedEx number 2 in the background.
Air Canada 75, 27 heavy, Miami Tower, Travis going to be on 87. Here we go, 737 heavy, runway 9, line up wait.
Alright, Air Canada cargo, getting ready.
Give me a good rate down to Tango 7, traffic position 7 mile exit Tango 7, join Tango.
There we go. You know what? This is such a beauty. Let's show the whole thing. Alright, heading back to Toronto. Sending this one to our friend Elman in Toronto. Elman, handing this one over to you. Catch it if you can. And we also welcome HP AMR to business class. JP, thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for your support. There we go. There we have it. JP EMR decided to support the channel and becoming a member. Thank you so much, JP. Much appreciated. Renate, hello Renate. Good evening, Renate. Actually, yeah, it's good evening to you. Oh yeah, it's 9 o'clock. It's past 9 o'clock in Germany. Welcome back. Thank you for tuning in.
American 2708, ILS 9. American 2708, tower, walk line 1008, runway 9, clear to land.
Also, Renate is one of our longest supporting members of the channel. There we go. United.
This tower have a ramp vehicle standing by for Lufthansa. Thank you.
And Fritz, Fritz, you guys are amazing. Fritz sending 5 Planes and Friends memberships. Fritz, thank you so much. That goes into the fund of getting gas going home. Fritz, thank you so much. Much appreciated. And by Saturday, I will be live from one of the airports in New York. So I don't know yet where I will go, but looks like it's gonna stay okay. The weather, it's not gonna rain. It stay dry, so I can layer up as always 4 t-shirts, 2 hoodies and a jacket. Right now, only a very thin t-shirt that protects me from the UV rays. So that's the plan: 4 t-shirts, 2 hoodies and a jacket in New York, and then we put in a whole day of plane spotting. Can't wait. It's going to be amazing. Fritz, again, thank you so much for your support. Much appreciated. Saying have a safe trip back to New York.
United 2002, going to crosswind to a Tango, then join Quebec to the ramp.
And Fritz, you are a member for 1 month. Your 1 month anniversary is up. Thank you so much.
You go straight across top of the ramp, so it'll be easier for you to see it. United 2002, you can crosswind to a Tango, and then join straight across top of the ramp. Take care.
That is spot on. Wifey is spot on. Like when you're layered up like that, you can walk, that's not a problem, but as soon as you have to bend down to adjust your mixer, your audio board, it's almost impossible with all of these layers on. That's gonna be crazy. And then Stippy, hello and welcome, gifting 5 Planes and Friends memberships. Stippy, fantastic support. Thank you so much. I hope you're having a great evening in Germany. And congratulations to all of the winners today. That Lucy, what you doing? Lucy gifting 5 Planes and Friends memberships as well. Lucy, thank you so much. Much appreciated. Oh my God, you guys are fantastic. Lots of new members today. That is fantastic. Lots of new members. And we're gonna have, back in New York, we're gonna have a membership only stream again. So we're gonna bring this tradition back. I might do it on when we can secure this new location. I might be able to do a membership only stream back in New York on a new location. Secret. Thank you so much, Lucy. Thank you so much, Stibby. And all of you, Holger, Fritz, Helen, H. I hope I didn't forget anyone. Fantastic support. To be also a long-time viewer of the channel, long-time supporter.
Tower, Miami, Copa 45, ILS 9. Copa 45, Miami Tower, welcome wind 110 at 7, runway 9, clear to land. Runway 9, clear to land, Copa 45.
And now Daniel is saying, you know what, hold my coffee, my tea, my Diet Coke, my whatever it is. I will give 5 memberships as well. And Daniel FLP, thank you so much for gifting 5 Planes and Friends memberships. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. You guys are amazing. Oh my God. Renate said, you know what? Let's just do Renate things, right? Renate gifting 10 Planes and Friends memberships. Oh my God, thank you so much for all of your support. That is fantastic. Thank you so much, Renate. I know you might be membership number 1. I'm pretty sure that you are the number 1 membership. Thank you so much, Renate. Much appreciated. Grüße nach Frankfurt gehen raus. And we also had today Kitty also gifting memberships. Also Kitty and Renate, they are our first members of the channel. Congratulations to all the winners. You have access to our exclusive 4K material that we have on the channel.
American 32-3, left turn here at Tango.
Next inbound is Copa Airlines 737 MAX 9 coming in from Panama City.
Envoy 3473 Tower, welcome wind 1208, or 12 for the land, hold for 9 for landing.
And Chris is in the house too. Hello, Chris. Chris from Plane World Berlin. That's also his YouTube channel. Plane World Berlin. You want to check that one out. Drones and planes. Gifting £5, saying, be rude, not to chat. Oh, come on. Much appreciated. Drones and planes. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much. And we have Lufty currently number 3 with Yankee Quebec coming in. And next inbound, that's quite a contrast. First a 175 from North Eleuthera. Then we have a 737 Max, what is it, a Max 9 from Aeromexico. And then we have Lufty 747-8 from Frankfurt. All right, let's go over. Let's catch the 175.
Welcome, traffic on 12, hold further section to you, runway 9, clear to land.
There we go. If my autofocus would work, there we go.
Yep, we're on at ILS 12, American 2108. Sir, American 2108, 12, clear to land, hold short, runway 9, for left traffic. 12, clear to land, hold short, runway 9, American 2108.
I think so too, Lucy. All right, and now Aeromexico 737. Max 9.
Got traffic a mile behind you, left turn from up. Tango 7, go straight across to join Sierra, Yankee, and hold short on 12. Go straight across, going a right-hand turn on Sierra, so you skip over Tango, going right on Sierra.
And in 2 hours from now, we expect American Airlines 777-300 with their brand new retro livery coming in from London Heathrow. 2 hours from now. All right, Lufty.
Mexico 420, able to make the left turn here at Tango 7. Alright, good rate down. Do not delay.
And Thomas is saying next week he is back at Lufthansa flight 456. I'm happy to being back at my Naples. Oh wow, that's a nice area, Thomas. That's really a nice area. So have a safe trip, have a safe flight.
Box 72 tower, call switch over control, heavy 747, short final, runway 9, clear to land. Flight 9, clear to land.
Lufty from Frankfurt. There we go.
We say roll down to 6-0. 6-0 to my pop with trampoline. American 33 cross 128 Yankee, trampoline the other side.
And thank you so much for 308 viewers, and thank you for your loyalty. A year from now, having 300 viewers against one of the largest YouTube aviation channels in the world at the same location would have been something I would have dreamed of. So today, thank you so much for your loyalty and for tuning in, for your support. This really means a lot, and it also shows me that we are on the right track. And with us going home to our home turf is where we are home, and this is where we can continue to grow this whole thing. And I'm really glad that
Frank 20 with the Lufthansa.
so many of you
Cross 12 at
choose
Sierra for
us
stick transition all the way to the gate.
and choose Planes and Friends. That means a lot to me. I love the taxi back to the terminal.
Thank you.
And we have an Embraer. Oh no, NetJets. Lutz. I need to film this one for Lutz. There is NetJets coming in from White Plains, a Global 7500. But there's also, let me have a look real quick, 7 Air Cargo coming in from Havana. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do.
American 2232 Tower, welcome, right 9 for land, hold for the 12, blending traffic. 32, West Delta 47 now. Locked. American 32, or 2232.
Huge business.
9 for the land, you're going to hold short of.
Let me see, it's, damn, it's flying parallel to this cargo thing. But you know what? Let's support our moderators. I know Lutz is big into biz jets. I just need to find this damn thing. Where is it? There we go. That's for Lutz.
Walk runway 12 for the land. Traffic on 9 will hold for you in a second to you. Thank you. Do a Tango and go straight across, going top up to the ramp.
There we go. If you got the big box, you're just flying to Miami, not into Fort Lauderdale. You don't want to sit in traffic for another hour. If you got the big box, just go straight into Miami. It makes things so much easier. Next inbound, 737 MAX 8 American Airlines flights 2232 from Las Vegas, Nevada. Got this one in January. Of course you did. Of course you did. How would I doubt that? Gilmore saying good afternoon from Brazil. I know Emma Rose misses you. Yes, we miss Emma Rose too. That's why we are going back. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, Gemini 201 ILS 9 172. 2901 Tower, welcome, runway 9 for the land. 9 clear land, Gemini 21.
Right, next one is American Airlines from Havana, and then we have most likely Global X coming in right behind. There's no flight information. I think Gemini is the call sign for Global X. And then we also have Gol coming in with a MAX 8 from Brasilia, one of their beautiful 737. And then we also have another MD-83 from World Atlantic coming in, 35 years old, delivered in June of 1990, also on the way in. And we are waiting for American Airlines Flight 57, the retrojet, coming in from London Heathrow, November 735 Alpha Tango is the registration.
Runway 3735, left run Yankee, just pass behind the Cargo X there off your left and contact ground point 8. American 2232, crosswind to Victor, join Papa, contact ground point 8 this side, take care.
There we go.
Yep.
And now the 320 without flight information, as it is most likely Global X coming in.
American 838, left turn coming up, Tango 7, taxi Tango Yankee, short of 12 minutes previously. Tango 7, Tango Yankee, short of 12 minutes previously, American 838.
Yep, Global X confirmed. There we go. And now we have Goal coming in, 737 MAX 8 from Brasilia. And hopefully it doesn't get quiet again. Miami, come on, don't let us down here.
American 838,
We have Delta coming in from Atlanta with the 757-200. The MD-83 is on the way, so I think we're good. I think we're good.
Tower, good evening, door 610, iOS 9. Throughout 610 Tower, welcome, wind 080 showing 9, clear land. 9, clear to land, door 610.
Goal. Unfortunately, only one flight per day. In the morning we had Aerolíneas Argentinas here with a 737 MAX 8. A complete surprise, and I learned that apparently this was a delivery flight from Seattle via Miami to Buenos Aires. Isn't that cool? I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw it from the hotel. I was like, wait a minute, no, that's not. They usually come here with the 330-200. And then I did some research and I found out delivery flight from Seattle. Absolutely bonkers. Bonkers. Next one, MD-83 from Wilhelmstadt. Curacao World Atlantic Airlines. Airlines, yes, not Airways, it's Airlines. 35 years old, delivered in June of 1990. Mad Dog, Papa Lima, that's right. That's right. The Mad Dog.
Tower American 2333, 2 miles from grid 170, and it's ILS 9.
Just dog. Oh yeah.
Clear to land, American 2333. Full 7748, call the ramp, ask your gate so let me know.
We have Flying Kiwi saying hello from New Zealand. Great to see you. Still in Miami. It's cargo quartet paradise. It is. But I will be heading back to New York tonight. Tonight I will be heading back to New York. So that's the last show. This is the farewell show from Miami. At least for this year. Mitchell saying hi Jens and friends from Chile, Brooklyn. I missed everyone. You have me back by Saturday, Mitchell, and I hope you're gonna have your iced coffee ready by Saturday. I will be back Saturday. Mitchell, hello, and thank you for tuning in. Bianca, this one is getting still loaded. We have Dave Cox. Next inbound is a 319 from Puerto Plata. And it looks like the 757 from Delta is coming in on runway 12. And we have Iberia 330, 300 from Madrid coming in. Ooh, we have a few nice Europeans coming in. We have ATI from Rome on a 330-900 coming in, currently 14 minutes out. We have Qatar Airways with a 350-1000 from Doha coming in, 10 minutes out. That looks pretty nice.
Rudders, left turn Victor, cross 12, and then go Victor straight into the right.
And we have PLS 1963. Say Jens, it's not Curacao, it's Curacao. Sounds like. Thank you for keeping me updated here. Much appreciated. Sometimes my accent does not help. Welcome back. That's Frontier with the American green livery. All right. Jesus. And now we have American Airlines flight 2333 from Puerto Plata. That's an A319. And Flying Kiwi say YouTube prompted me to view another live yeah, that's the problem, and I can see it in the viewers. I'm loyal to the local little guy. Thank you so much. That's the main reason why I will leave Miami, believe it or not. It's nothing personal, I want to emphasize that. It's nothing personal, but it's not good for the channel. It's not good for the channel. And I don't know their schedule, how many, membership views they have, and how many open views, and I just got some information, but not a lot. So for me to control the risk, that decision is the only right decision to control the risk.
Iberia 03 Fox Alpha heading my tower. Welcome traffic on 12. We'll hold short for you. Runway 9, clear to land.
Clear to land, Iberia 03 Fox Alpha.
All right, next one is Iberia 330-300 from Madrid. They were YouTube featured, but yeah, look, this is how YouTube works, right? I mean, this channel is doing this for, I don't know for how many years, for over 10 years, I think so. For YouTube, that's playing it safe for YouTube. That's as simple as that. It's playing it safe for YouTube. YouTube saying, you know what, let's just support this one and spread this one out. It's a safe bank. Our channel is fairly new. I'm doing this full time since mid of August. It's that's why I say you need to be able to differentiate, right? To separate things, and in this case, this is what we have to do. And like the past 2 months, they also helped me a lot to understand YouTube better, how YouTube thinks, how the algorithm acts, or sometimes acts. It's still surprises built in, but it's just what it is. Iberia 330 coming in from Madrid. Good old CF6s underneath the wings. The butter machine.
American 2333 crosswind to the Yankee, have that ground plane aside.
And Fossey is saying, thank you Jens for the great stream. Wish you a safe trip home. And see you soon on your home base JFK. It could be also from somewhere else, Fossey. It's, could be a surprise out there. Enjoying good night. Fossey, thank you so much for, let me put your message on the stream. It's a very kind message. Thank you so much for being here, for being loyal, for tuning in, for showing up. And it means a lot to the entire community. And we will be back on Saturday. We will be back live on Saturday. That's the plan as of now.
Cross 12, go straight across and join Papa to the ramp.
Look at this buddy here. When they push him back this way, there's a good chance that the American cargo is coming over to us. Come on, radio. You can't do it a little bit better. Thanks for the Miami stream. Have really enjoyed it. Yeah, it was. I think it was something that was also needed to break out from that New York bad weather cycle, from that runway 31 cycle that's still there. And I think it was necessary, right? Then Lutz is saying good night. Lutz, thank you so much for your support. Much appreciated. Have a good night. And have a fantastic day tomorrow, okay? Thank you for your support. And I might be live tomorrow in the car. So we can chat a little bit in the car. And Fritz sending us an 11 euros super chat, saying for a cup of coffee and a donut or two during the trip home. Thanks for the Miami streams, Fritz. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Fritz. I will have at least a donut, most likely two, and a cup of coffee during the night drive. But the show is not over yet. Our last plane of today is, I would say, 1.5 hours out. It's going to be the new flagship livery of American Airlines 777-300 coming in from London Heathrow. Yes, you heard that right. Hopefully it's going to come in here on runway 9. That would be a fantastic end to this Miami trip. And we have Overlord of the West saying hello from KSTL area. Where on earth is KSTL? And we have Michael Holiday gifting $5, saying, hey Jens, why such little viewers today? Thought there would be more. Did something happen? You might have just tuned in, Michael. We have one of the biggest aviation YouTube channels here in Miami at the moment, and that's the main reason why I will leave, right? And you can't win against these channels. It's nearly impossible, and that's the main reason. And you know, the sooner I'm back in New York, we can refocus in New York and take it over from there. And then our good friend, and I call Hori-san a friend of the channel, sending a $10 super chat, saying it was a wonderful meeting with you. Thank you so much. I hope to see you again somewhere. Now I'm heading home to this. My greetings to you all, wonderful people. Hori-san, thank you so much for, first of all, for meeting you, right? It was a pleasure to meet you. You came up to the truck, you said hello to the people. It was an honor, and it was a pleasure to meet you. And you're such a kind, a good-hearted, and a nice person. And I really hope that this live streaming community will have more people like you, and you are a role model for the kindness and the gratefulness of this live streaming business. Hori-san, thank you so much, and I will be back, and next time I'm back, Hori-san, we're gonna have a cup of tea. I hope we can make this happen. We can sit down and we can just chat. That would be amazing.
Welcome. Chapman 12, hold further section for you. Runway 9 for the land.
And Hori-san said next time when we are here in Miami, I have a request to you. Let's see if we can do this. Next time, I would love to, together with Hori-san, counting from 1 to 10 in Japanese. Like, what? What do you want to do? I would like to count from 1 to 10 because I did it for over a decade, but I never counted from 1 to 10 with a native speaker. That would be amazing. From 1 to 10 in Japanese. Have a safe trip home. I mean, I saw you were live today, right? In Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, Alaska 37, left for uniform, go straight across to the alley. Left for uniform, straight across, Alaska.
And we have Avianca Cargo coming up here. 330, 200. NRX inbound is Qatar, the big boy. 350, 1000. Oh, look at that smoker! Look at that smoker! I was never aware that the XWB 1000 that they are a little bit of a smoky side of the house. All right, let's go over to Avianca Cargo here on runway 9.
Sorry, 6 Lima Heavy, exit at uniform, hold short of 12, minutes frequency.
And Michael gifting another $5, saying, wow, that sucks, Jens, but why does he get all the viewers? Nothing can be done about this. No, and I said it before, right? Respect is a big thing, not just in life. It's also, respect needs to be earned, but also respect needs to be on a basic level. So when that live streamer is here at the moment, he created something. He is, in my eyes, the godfather of aviation live streamers. There's tons of respect from my end of what he has created, of what they lifted off the ground. There's tons of respect, and this is, I want to really emphasize that this is nothing personal. This is a pure decision. Like, you run a company, you're an entrepreneur when you do this, right? This is what it is, and there's so much respect in what they are doing and what they lifted off the ground that I can separate these things, right? When someone would do things on purpose to bring the views down, it's a whole different ball game. We had that in the past with other live streamers, and karma kicked in, but what they are pulling off there is truly remarkable, absolutely remarkable, and I lift my hat from what they created, and they have deserved that extra attendance. They have deserved that extra recognition, and of course YouTube supports them more, and that's fine. That's perfectly fine. ITA, my favorites! 33900. What a beauty!
American 1488,000. Good afternoon, American 1488.
All right, let's go over to Avianca Cargo. The sound is coming up, guys. Get ready. It's going to be a sound festival.
Runway 9, last leg ready to go, traffic on 4.5 miles line. Toronto 630 Heavy, exit at uniform, right turn Tango, hold short of Tango 8.
PTS, yes. 1 to 10 in Japanese.
Miami Tower Southwest 764 Tampa 49 Heavy, no delay, RNF seatbelt, runway 9, ship takeoff, start 3 miles.
All right, takeoff from Avianca Cargo. Let's go! We are having another $5 from Michael. Michael saying, Jens, is this your last Miami live stream from Miami this trip, or will we get another one? So, Michael, for this trip and in 2025, right, this will be the last trip. This will be the last live stream. So this is a farewell. This is a goodbye live stream from this particular tour. Now, will we come back? Oh, heck yes, we will come back. Jens loves Miami too much to not come back to Miami. Oh, heck yes, we will come back. Most likely in the first quarter of 2026 we will be back, all right? But just for this trip, we will say goodbye to Miami tonight after the landing of the flagship of American Airlines that's coming in from London Heathrow in about, I would say, an hour and 20 minutes from now. That's going to be our special plane, not just to end the stream, also to end this trip. That's going to be like the candy for the end of the stream and for the end. But we will be back. Oh yes, we will be back.
You bring the speed back, that's big help. You can do the left turn at Tango 7, Tango, Yankee, hold short of 12, minute frequency. Tango 7, Tango, Yankee, hold short of 12.
PTS. I'll do it my style. Yes, I agree. That's correct. That's correct. I do it my style, the way how I did it for almost 20 years. Let's see if this one works. And you pronounce the 7 a little bit different than you read it. I can tell you that one.
Southwest 74 Tower, welcome, wind 0606, showing 9, clear to land. Good land, runway 9, Southwest 74. Empty Tower, American 3108, ILS 9. American 3108, North Tower, welcome, wind 0607, runway 9, clear to land.
All right, we have Southwest with a Lone Star livery.
To at Yankee to skip with Spear bus right to left on Papa. You contact ground 180. Take care. American 1488, this is bus 12 at Yankee. Just behind the Spear. There's no confirmation. Gulf front arrival. Tango now turn for departure. Southwest 754, bus turn coming up. So Tango 7, Tango, uniform, and hold short of 12.
Alrighty. The Lone Star livery. We had Lone Star livery on one of our streams, I think it was last week, and even had to go around. Alright, let me see what we have next. We have another Southwest coming in. What, do they have two? Oh yeah, I was just thinking about, is Flight Radar off? No, there's another one coming in, but this time is standard livery, Southwest.
Discard it. 12, you're certainly good. Runway 12, clear for land. Southwest 40 South Key. American 3108, flight delay here, but hold short of 12 for landing traffic. Alright, clear right 9, hold short of 12, American 3108. Is it possible we can exit that beautiful? That's fine. Okay, no one behind you, take your time. Thanks, sir. Southwest 754, you got company traffic.
There we go, another Southwest. And then we have American Airlines Flight 3108 coming in next from Montego Bay.
Southwest 1784, left turn here at Tango 7. Tango,
good night, Jackie. Thank you so much for tuning in.
from you start first for the final at 1,400 feet, 12 clear to land. 7 runway 12, we'll let you know. Thank you. Southwest 1784, continue Tango.
And Michael with another $2 super chat saying, Jens, this proves going to Lux is a waste of time. First of all, Michael, thank you for your contribution. I still think LAX is a very good airport. It's a very good airport for plane spotting. I think it's one of the best airports for live streaming because, first of all, the weather is so consistent there. There's a song, right? It never rains in Southern California, so in summer it can be brutally hot, but New York summers can be brutally hot as well. I think you have the most traffic variety at LAX, Los Angeles. You have Japan Airlines coming in, I don't know, 2 or 3 times a day during the daylight hours. You have EVA Air with the 777 coming in during the daylight hours, which we never see in New York. And in Chicago, only during the night hours. They usually bring the Hello Kitty livery to Chicago. You have Starlux 350 in Los Angeles. You have a lot of really, really great airplanes, airliners, liveries going into LAX, where I think for live streaming it is one of the best airports. There's a big presence in Los Angeles for live streaming, right? And you know, this is what makes it for other live streamers maybe not so attractive to go there, because I think LAX is covered more than enough with live streams. But in terms of like what you can see there, the variety of airlines, of aircraft is pretty good. It's pretty good.
4758 uniform, and then right turn on.
And we have Cathay 747 coming out here. But Michael, thank you so much for your super chats, for your donations. Much appreciated. And we have Lady 757 say, yes, perhaps come to Manchester. Great spotting area and Concorde tours available. It's a great airport. It's an absolute great airport. I agree. I was there once. This was, oh my goodness. I think it also was almost 30 years ago or so. I was in Manchester. It was, oh my God, I cannot even remember the year I was there. I can't remember the year. It was so long ago. We have Cathay Cargo 747-8. This one is heading to Houston, Texas. Look at that beautiful light. Renate, you are hitting the nail on the head, Renate. That's exactly the point. There's already more than enough. Yeah, I don't want to reiterate it, but that's exactly the point too, right? But on the other hand, you know that Jens loves to take his car for plane spotting trips. For me, driving 5 days to California, I say, why? Just take the plane. Yeah, I could take the plane. But I can't take my big batteries with me, and you know, I love to take my car. Oh, and we have T6s we have a T6 in the air, currently southwest of the airport. They took off from Melbourne. That is amazing. Michael Holiday is saying, first of all, thank you so much for additional $5, Michael. Thank you. So Jens, folks, are live streaming in Chicago from the gravel area again. I haven't really had a chance to check it, it would be amazing. It would be amazing. It is such a fantastic airport, Chicago. Also a great mix of cargo and passenger. I was there
American 340, do you have Tango
1.5 years ago, I think so. And I thought from the gravel pit, I thought, oh boy, that is fantastic. So I haven't heard any statement so far in terms of if you still get chased away by the police, and I don't want to take a risk when I go there. I take my car and 15 hours to Chicago, and then if things go south, 2 hours later, 15 hours back home. I really hope that the airport has mercy and allows live streaming from the gravel pit again. That would be fantastic. So I know that there's another streamer there. I watched his snowstorm show from Chicago, a legendary show. I think he had over 130,000 views. Absolutely crazy good show. And I wasn't really sure if he was live streaming from there, but I will have a look on it. Chicago is also one of my favorite airports, and it's only 15 hours by car from New York. Only, now you have it. So, yeah. Michael, thank you so much. I will look into it. That's for sure. All right, now let's see what Cathay Cargo, what they're doing, but they're coming up here. That is absolutely gorgeous. So it's also a great honor to have a 747-8 here. I think it was meant to be this way. It was meant to be for me after the show driving north. Look at, we got a very nice welcome on this Saturday when we came here for our first show, and we had a crazy good
American 340, traveling 4 miles per
army
hour,
of airplanes arriving, and now
now
it looks like we're having the same again.
2927 tower, Walker wind 0707, 12 clear to land.
Clear to land 12, American 2927.
Delta 1538, the gate doesn't appear ready for you. I think the alley is blocked. Join Quebec, taxi down for Quebec 10, and contact ground 14.8.
Oh, really? I'll be around.
It's estimated 5:20ish.
Okay.
So
It's contact the ramp or contact ground still, I'll let you know.
That would be.
So pretty fresh, this thing.
What?
Pretty fresh, this livery. So they don't have it for a long time. It's the super old classic livery. What they
Oh,
had.
like a retro.
Like with the orange with the orange lightning.
Oh, I didn't even know they had that.
They just had it repainted like
Wow.
4 weeks ago.
Might climb up on a wall.
Yeah. All right. Now estimated is 5:30. All right. I mean, it's a few minutes here or there. And H-Shot is saying, I now have a tag from her fuselage. Oh, you do? That's cool. That is cool. All right, let's see. Cathay, they should come up here any minutes. And we have a $10 super chat from Tom Bannister. Tom, thank you so much. Tom is saying, love Los Angeles, but
American 1746, left turn Tango 7.
But here is plenty of local streams. Yeah, that's right. No one streams JFK like yet. Thank you so much. This also has been a great Miami visit. Thank you so much, Sean, Tom. Much appreciated. It was really a pleasure to be here, and I said it earlier too. It was also a pleasure to meet Hody-san from Hody's Box. I'm watching his channel for a long time, and this trip here is where I would say we also created memories, and that's the nice thing too, right? We created also memories, and I hope it will not be the last time that Hodi's son and I have met. And you never know, maybe one day we will have do something together, put a stream up or whatever it is, right? But this was a stream where we also created memories, and I think that's also a really nice thing. So thank you so much, Tom, much appreciated. I will invest it in a few more cups of coffee on the way home. I might need it.
Tower Connie 183 is visual runway 9er.
Was it Connie?
Connie 183.
Oh, it is Khalida.
Runway 9 to the land. Runway 9er, clear land. Connie 183.
So Khalida is coming in. 777 inbound. Lucy, thank you. And that's a visual. That is a visual. All right, indeed. Oh, that's a 777-300 that's coming in, guys. Are you ready? 777-300 cargo. Khalida. Looks like an all-white, at least, picture on Flight Radar. I think they take it from planepictures.net. So this is a 777-300 cargo coming in. They have, I think, 5 or 6 of them. All apparently ex-Emirates. So that's not a 777-200 freighter. That's a converted 300 one. And Cathay Cargo is coming up here.
American 2927, left turn Quebec, contact ground 28.
29 Quebec, American. 29.
That's a true special that's coming up. We also see them in New York from time to time, but after the shutdown, cargo became super rare. So we overcompensated a little bit in cargo here at Miami. We overcompensated a little bit, but that's perfectly fine. All right, I have that 777 in sight. At the same time, I don't want to lose that beautiful 747-8 too much. All right, let's go over to 777-300 from Khalida. There we go. They have at least one that is fully painted.
American 2055, Tower, welcome. Company traffic on 12 will hold for a section for you. Runway 9 for left.
All right, 777-300 freighter. And now look at this beauty here. Look at this one. Heading to Houston, Texas. Isn't that a beauty?
Connie 183, heavy left turn uniform. Victor. Or can you make uniform or do you need Tango 8?
Tango 8, Connie 183.
No problem. Tango 8, left turn Tango, Yankee into the ramp.
Wind check.
Wind 1106.
American 987, 12 out, ILS you.
What a beauty.
American 970 Tower, welcome, runway 9, clear to land, you can hold short of 12 for landing traffic.
And for today, we're unable to hold short. American 987, we size approach.
I see that now, don't worry about it. Runway 9, you're clear to land, I'll have the shuttle on 12, hold short for you, I see it now, no problem.
Thank you very much, American 987. Tower, Delta.
Delta 17, 16 line Tower, welcome, runway 12.
Let me see, next inbound is a 321 from American Airlines coming in from Phoenix here on runway 9, and then we have a runway 12 arrival. This is American Airlines flight 2767 from Orlando, Florida. And we have Vicky Glynn sending us a £1.99 super chat saying, my daughter's my daughter's favorite aircraft, I'm so sorry. My daughter's favorite aircraft is the 747. Fabulous show again. Thank you so much, Vicky. Much appreciated. Greetings to your daughter. Enjoy the 747. And welcome, Alden. Hello to you. There's another inbound, and that is American Airlines 737-800 from Santo Domingo. And behind that one there's a sister ship, American Airlines 319 from Tegucigalpa, or however you pronounce that, the destination. And then we also have a 767 Amerijet coming in, but Amerijet is most likely coming in on runway 8. It is such a beauty. Such a beauty. And what an honor to have this thing here on runway 9 departing. And we are about an hour and 15 minutes away from the arrival of the flagship livery, American Airlines 777-300, about an hour and 15 minutes away. Coming in from London Heathrow. Look at this golden sunlight. It is absolutely beautiful. And Amerijet going 08, they was expected. They get handled on the north side of the airport.
At the end, Sierra. Left turn here, Sierra, right back, front to back behind your company to the ramp, into Smart ground when you take care. American 2365, cross 1 uniform, we're straight across in the alley.
Alright, 319. Let's catch this one real quick. I think after this one, the 747 might be able to line up. Yep, there we go. Cathay Cargo getting ready.
3170 Heavy, RNAV Diesel, runway 9, clear for takeoff. Diesel, runway 9.
Send it. I love that one. John, send it. That's fantastic. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. What a beauty. Climbing towards Miami Beach. Also looks like we are good in terms of rain. There's no rain on the horizon, nothing. So it looks like that's going to be a fantastic last stream from Miami.
Got that 3170 Heavy, contact departure for the flight.
And we continue with a Medijet 767-300. That is, I think the second one is coming in. Coming in from San Pietro Sula.
Yes, got it 3170 Heavy, contact departure 12685. Take care. 12685, have a good one.
All right, and there comes a Medijet on a 37-year-old 767-300. This one was delivered in November of 1988. Jens was 18 years old. Just got his driver's license.
American 9793, do me a favor, roll down in uniform, vector block, emergency response vehicle uniform. Still join Papa and contact ground 18, American 9793. American 328, crosswind to the Yankee is passed behind the Delta, right to left on Papa, and your contact ground point other side.
There we go. Not sure what these guys are doing here. I was just looking up on Flight Radar. This is Miami ground. Miami ground vehicle with the registration November 155 X-ray Golf. But can you have an aircraft registration on a car? That is weird. And John from Drones and Planes saying thank you for an amazing stream, Planes and Friends. Jens, safe trip back to New York City, and we'll see you on your next stream. Great job at Lucy by all. Thank you so much for tuning in, John. Much appreciated. And thank you for your support. Have a fantastic evening, night, and a great week. And greetings over to you. See you from New York. Another Air Canada cargo is being pushed out, but that one could face north. face east. Let's see. I think there is the fire department out. These guys here are out. Was this an emergency landing? Did we just miss an emergency landing? Because the fire department is also out. They might look for the runway. Let me have a look. There's the fire department. Did we just miss an emergency landing? I was wondering why these runway inspections cars are on. I mean, they're just driving down the runway. There is the fire department is out, so that might have been an emergency landing. Interesting.
Tower now on 2035. They're going to do that on that frequency 2035, everybody.
Michael Holiday with another $5 super chat. Michael, no, that was not the one. That was not the one at the other one in JFK. No. Just to get this straight. No. No. I think things were mixed up a little bit on that one. The sandwich. Yes, we are. We just texted the other day. So no, that was not that one. I meant a different situation with a different streamer. Not necessarily at JFK, but it might have been mixed up a little bit. So we're all good. We're all good in that one. Sandwich streamer. No, his name is Pete. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. Nothing wrong with him. It was at a different airport, on with a different streamer, and a different situation. All right, looks like Air Canada is going north. Bummer, it would have been amazing. I wasn't even aware that there were 2 Air Canada cargo 767s in here. And Lucy said Squawk 56. Well, that's a regular Squawk. It might have been the flight number, but usually 7700 or like anything with 7 would have indicated a emergency. And guys, there's another cargo ship being pushed out here. Let's see what this one is. Could this be, is this a 767 tail? Because there's also Martinair, but Martinair is in a different bay, so I don't think that this is the Martinair 747. This could be a 76. So there is a little bit of movement in here. That's a good thing. We get some more cargo action here. And Sven, first of all, thank you so much for tuning in. Sven says, thanks Jens for 2 great weeks in Miami. Now it's time for the long haul back to New York. Yeah, that's right. That's the flip side of it, right? Drive safe and keep the nose into the wind. See you on the next stream. Sven, thank you so much. Greetings to beautiful Sweden. So I don't know. Currently everything is going in on runway 8. That is weird. Do we have another NOTAM? And Michael with another $2 asking what happened. No, Michael, some things are gonna keep private. I hope you understand. Let's see what we know it in a few seconds about what plane is coming out here. I think it's a 76. Oh, is this the all-white Latam 76? I think so. I think that's the all-white Latam. So let's see. I mean, it looks like at the moment that this runway is closed. But there was a NOTAM up for 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock today, but that was basically it. Wind is still blowing from the east. We have no arrivals currently here on runway 9. All of the arrivals are on runway H. We have a P8 Poseidon in the air. Currently west of the airport.
South, like to transition northbound 995, 500 feet. West Pacific, Miami Tower, IJET, alternative 3006. You are radar contact 7 south as reported. You can enter the Bravo northbound 95 transition approved. Eventually.
Looks like American Airlines is coming in here on runway 9, so that's a good thing. But Air Canada Cargo is going north. Let's see what they do with this. I think it's LATAM 767 here.
Heavy coming up on grid.
American 1613 Heavy, Miami Tower, welcome wind 0708, going 9, Carolina.
Ian Papalima is mentioning a Martinair. I heard about around this time Martinair is about to depart as well. I mean, this would be also amazing to have Martinair here on runway 9. Okay, so the 777 is coming here from American Airlines, and then we have LATAM 777-300 from Sao Paulo also coming in. That's also a pretty good candidate for runway 9. They might have just temporarily shifted the traffic over to runway 8 for that whatever emergency landing or whatever it was. I don't know. I mean, the fire department was out. Airport vehicles following the aircraft. And Martinair Cargo is pinging. Transponder is on. So keep fingers crossed. I mean, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. Oh yeah. Oh, there's Martinair. There is Martinair. Oh my God, look at this beauty. So I was not aware that there is still a Martinair livery out there. I thought it's all KLM because KLM took over Martinair. I was not aware that there's still a Martinair cargo or a Martinair livery out there. So I have no idea if they just brought that livery back because the plane looks a little bit like freshly painted. But in general, KLM, they keep their planes very clean and nice and shiny, and they take very good care of their planes. So that's going to be an interesting one. And then before we cover Martinair Cargo, let's have a look on what's happening here on this 7.6, what they are doing with this one, because yeah, the nose gear is not looking, no, it's like, that's not looking good. No?
Miami Tower, hello, 108194, ILS, runway 9er.
Miami 8194 Heavy, Miami Tower, welcome wind 0609, runway 9, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 9, 108194.
Let's see. It's like a crime story here. Like, what's happening? Everyone on the edge of the chair. Now this one is going north too. Bummer! Please, Martinair, do us a favor. Come over here, please. And Gordo is saying hello from Newark, New Jersey. I was in Miami last week, about 15 minutes from the airport. There we go. All right. Let's catch this 777 American Airlines coming in from San Juan, Puerto Rico, a territory of the United States. Not a state, it's a territory. golden light. Oh, yes. 300 likes. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Today is a tough day for the channel. Appreciate every like and subscribe. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're on the way to 15,000. Absolutely mind-blowing. Thank you so much for all of your support. Next inbound is a 777-300 from Latam, coming in from Sao Paulo. Before we go over there,
13, uniform, Texas, cross 12, ground 1.
all right, let's go. 777-300 Latam from Sao Paulo.
Heavy going to the 7 traffic, mile final, runway 9er. Runway 9, American 2467.
The thing down, was fighting the wind pretty hefty. Wow. And we have another 777 coming in, this time from American Airlines, spot on runway 8. But we want to focus on this Martinair. What is this beauty doing? I hope it's coming over. I really hope this would be what a phenomenal finale when this thing is coming over. It's the shortest distance to taxi, but I get it. There's a lot of inbounds at the moment, so this is what might throw him off a little bit. They might have to wait for quite some time. But here's the thing. It is the longest runway. It is the longest runway. And this thing is going to Bogota. When this thing is full, they might need the runway. And it is a 412. This is ex-Singapore Airlines. So this plane was delivered 35 years ago in May of 1990 to Singapore Airlines. There we go. Now all eyes are on this thing. Is it making a right or is it making a left? What a phenomenal beauty. Come on, make us happy. Does not look good. Yeah. Yes! Yes! Coming over! Holy guacamole! Martinair cargo! That is fantastic! Martinair cargo coming over. 747-400 ex-Singapore Airlines. It's a 412. 12 is the customer code. The Boeing customer code for Singapore Airlines. Fantastic, fantastic. Jens is a little bit over the moon at the moment. Oh God, what a gorgeous livery.
American 2467, taxi via Tango, Yankee, hold short of runway.
Only here. You are watching Planes and Friends live from Miami. The grand finale. The grand finale happening right now. while we are waiting for the flagship of American Airlines, the new retro livery that is about 45 minutes out from London Heathrow. And this beauty decided to come over.
American 2467, crosswind 12, hold for the top, Canarsie.
All right, so this beauty might sit here for a little bit. I think so. Because there's a lot of traffic coming in. The next one is Avianca, flight 4, with a 320 from Bogota. Gosh, look at this beauty. I can't get enough. And hopefully the sun will be enough when this thing is lining up on runway 9. That's gonna be a festival. And Thomas, welcome. Thomas is saying this is the one and only leftover 747 in the Martinair fleet. A 747-400, and I think the registration MPS is also the airline code of Martinair. No, it's MPH. I'm sorry, I was wrong on that one. And Mitchell saying a real beauty. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Showing up here on our last day, in our last hour here in Miami. A little thank you happening right now. Absolutely fantastic. Next inbound is a 175 and then a 737-800. Let's see. I think they. No, well, there are so many inbounds. Oh my God. We have a 737-800 coming in from San Salvador, and then we have a 319 from La Romana, and then we have Arachets from Santo Domingo on a 737 MAX 8 coming in, and behind that one we have another 319 from American Airlines. I think after the American Airlines 319, that's flight number 367, there should be enough of a gap for this thing to leave. just that sound of these 4 CF6 engines, it is absolutely gorgeous. Thank you so much, Ossie. I think partially the same. Could be, Dave. Could be. But you know what? I mean, I have communicated more than enough that my planned departure is Saturday. So what is the problem? To just, to just keep it back until, but, it is what it is. Jets. Look at this, they're arriving on 3 runways at the moment. All right. There are 3 more coming in, and it looks like then they have space after American Airlines from View Fort, flight 2613. Thank you so much for tuning in. I know we are up against one of the biggest YouTube channels in aviation, and 380 people watching is a manifest. Thank you so much for tuning in, for supporting us. still inbounds. It's crazy, but on the other hand, this gives us a little bit more time to admire this absolute beauty. Jesus, they don't stop sequencing these planes. Let's see. The sound is absolutely fantastic. The CF6s, 4 of them. It's like music in my ears. We still have 2 more coming in. Let's see. Oh, thank you so much. Less stress, more hits. I love it. Oh God, fantastic. Oh, these are Pratt & Whitneys, not CF6s. Could be possible. I mean, this thing is has quite some age. Next thing down is 737-800 from Cartagena. And there's Atlas Air 76 is heading north. Just pulled out of the cargo. We have a C-17, call sign Reach 47. It looks like it's coming in. It's currently northeast of the airport. Call sign Reach 47 from Tegucigalpa as C-17. So not sure. I mean, it has the perfect altitude. It's descending with 2,000 feet per minute. But I also know that we have also an airbase in Hampstead. All right, there we go. That is the thumbnail of today's stream. Oh yeah! Watching Planes and Friends live from Miami. Wow.
The altimeter's 3006.
Goodness gracious. What a spectacular departure.
Envoy 3877, cross runway 12, hold short of Papa for the southwest.
What a spectacular departure. Holy guacamole. And we keep an eye on the C-17 from Tegucigalpa. Call sign reach 47. Not sure if this is going into a different place or if it's really coming into Miami. This would be an absolute sensation.
Martinair 6141 Heavy, contact departure, good day. Over to departure, Twizzle.
That's going to be our thumbnail of today's live stream. Hello Think Planes, welcome to Planes and Friends, welcome to Miami from our farewell live stream. Good to see you, welcome. What an honor to have you here. I hope you enjoyed the departure of this Martinair KLM 747. I'm still in shock of this absolute beauty. So we keep an eye on the C-17 that's doing crazy things here. Hopefully we will have another amazing inbound while we are waiting here for the flagship to come in, for the flagship livery of American Airlines with their 777-300 freshly painted. Only a few flights of this thing, and today is scheduled into Miami from London Heathrow. Don't go anywhere, we got you covered. Planes and Friends Live, our farewell show in 2025 from Miami, Florida. And look at this beautiful golden sunlight.
American 1258 left turn, taxi Tango, Yankee, hold short runway 12.
Oh, looks like Top Air Portugal is also moving.
Boy 4007, Martinair, runway 9 for the line.
And next 767 coming in, looks like DHL. Beautiful Boliviana de Aviación tail in the background, and this amazing golden evening light here in Miami from our farewell live stream. And we keep an eye on the development of this C-17 that is now heading north. It's now heading north, currently on 10,000 feet. I am not sure if this one is coming into Miami. I am not sure what's happening with that one.
Yellow 2560 heavy, turn left
KLM.
Victor Sierra in the taxi to the ramp today.
KLM 330, usually a candidate for runway 12 departures. And Thomas with the update, American Airlines Flight 57, the flagship retro livery from London, currently 32 minutes out, and we will close out with that specific plane before Jens goes back to the hotel, packs his stuff, takes a shower, and hit the road. And look at that! Didn't we just saw Air Canada cargo going north? Or there was another one sitting on the other cargo ramp. So that is pretty cool. It looks like we get another Air Canada cargo 767 here. That C-17 flies a weird flight path, so at that moment I don't think that this one is coming in. And when she's heading north, there, could be a chance for runway 8. But let's see. At the moment, we're just having a fantastic finale here in Miami. What a beautiful evening. No rain inside. We're staying dry here. Temperatures are absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. 76 degrees Fahrenheit here. I don't know, was it 22 degrees Celsius or something. I'm out here in my t-shirt. It is absolutely beautiful. Grand finale.
Mag 1124, if you need to do an S turn to the south, that's approved, and traffic in front of you is indicating 120 knots, still a mile and a half to fly. That's turn emergency, 1124. And Delta 2187, you can now join the inner, actually just clear the runway for me, kind of ground point 8, I don't know if they want to yet. Alright, ground point 8,
There we go. Yeah, the C-17 goes northwest, but further descending. I mean, if he would have Lutz right now, he would know the air bases around here. I don't know. Could be going into Opaloka, or I have no idea. We have more arrivals. Next one is Delta Airlines in the Sky Team livery from Havana, Cuba, on a 737-800, followed by a 175 from Dominicana, and then another 75 from Roatan. The C-17 keeps me busy, this thing. 6,700 feet descending with 1,000 feet. Now I would... I don't want to say that this thing is coming in, because There is no flight plan for this flights. And reach is a military, it's a military call sign. There are no call signs. They show up when they want. They leave when they want. I don't even know if they're restricted to any slots because they have their own airways which they can use. Let's see, let's keep an eye on. So currently C-17 northwest of the airport, heading west. Descending with 1,300 feet per minute. Turning left now. So I think this thing is coming in. I think this thing is coming in on the north, on runway 8. We will be okay. We will be covering it. C-17, I wouldn't say no to that one. Heading south, descending, now at 4,000 feet. This looks like a runway 8 arrival. A runway 8 left arrival.
Envoy 3448, next up, left turn, taxi Tango, Yankee, hold short runway 12. 3446.
Yep. C-17 heading towards Doral VOR. I have never expected that one at all. And now I can see it from here. I can see her from here. So this one is coming in. C-17, 17 years old, a Globemaster 3, coming in from Tegucigalpa. Call sign Reach 47. And Lucy discovered it first. Wow. What a finale. And we are basically 20 minutes short of American Airlines with the retro livery. 777-300 from London Heathrow. What a finale. This is Planes and Friends, live from Miami, Florida. Our farewell show for 2025. And we will go out with a bang here, that's for sure. Spectacular! spectacular.
Southwest at 438, cross 12, ground point negative. Going 2576, join uniform, Quebec, and hold for the Kia. Delta 811, join Tango, hold for the Victor. Delta 2576, kind of ground point 8. Delta 1790, while you're holding there, you can contact ramp control and find out how long it'll be, please.
The golden lights, Dave Cox, you're absolutely right. It's like the Golden Girls intro with the 727. That's also here in Miami. Yes, legendary. That's the word, Holger. Legendary. C-17 in Miami. If we would be alone now without the big streamer, I could just imagine where our numbers would be. This is spectacular. This is spectacular. Think planes, also known as... Is it... Let me have a look. Liz and Simon. Thank you so much for your kind words. Much appreciated. I hope you enjoy the show. Our farewell show. We basically have 15 minutes left. 15 minutes left before we end the show and go out with a bang. And we have another surprise coming in. Air Transport International. Oh my goodness. I think they are flying for UPS. Air Transport International 767-300 from Louisville, Kentucky. And our next inbound, goodness, Avianca Cargo from Quito, Ecuador, 330-200. It doesn't stop. No, John, well, actually they don't, because my announced departure date was Saturday. Saturday was my announced, and I decided to leave after the break we had today, where they closed runway 9 for an hour. And when I saw that the other guys have an open stream, I said, you know what? Sometimes it is just better to call it a day and take care of your home turf, where we have great plans to bring your more aviation action from New York, from more airports. More to come on that one. Myros Crafting sending $4.99 with a fox clapping Bravo, or it's a Shiba dog, whatever this is. Thank you so much, love. Much appreciated. What a finale. And we are having now Avianca Cargo 330-200 freighter coming in from Quito, Ecuador. yeah. Air Canada cargo spooling up. Coming over. Look at that beauty. Air Canada cargo. And above Air Canada, look at this beauty here. Unbelievable. I don't even know where to point. Take off! Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And Kevin, greetings over to you, to Long Island, sending $5, saying wonderful last day in Miami. Thanks so much and safe trip home. Kevin, thank you so much. We will be back in New York most likely by Friday night, and then the next stream will be on Saturday, but we are not done yet. We are waiting for the flagship livery of American Airlines coming in from London Heathrow. They should be here in about 15 minutes. Kevin's $5. They go in another cup of coffee on the way home. I might be so caffeinated. I might be able to drive home in one shot, eyes wide open like a deer in headlights. Oh god, it's gonna be fun. I mean, I don't mind road trips. Actually, I like road trips, so this is why I don't mind driving. Alright, Complicity Gaming, hello! You're gonna miss the warm weather. That's absolutely right. I will miss this absolutely beautiful weather. That's correct. But what do you want to do? What do you want to do? Alright. Let's have a look if we can see somewhere the flagship. No, but we can see Lufthansa. Lufthansa 350-900 coming in from Munich. Lufthansa with half an hour delay. Swiss departed. TAP Portugal departed. Lots of departures. Just want to have a look on the flagship livery where this beauty is. Currently 11 minutes out, currently northeast of the airport, currently passing Fort Lauderdale on the east side, still over the Atlantic, but if you go up to Fort Lauderdale on the east side, that's where flagship is coming down. November 735 Alpha Tango is the registration of the flagship. 11 minutes out, coming in from the north, so it could be a northern arrival. It could be a northern arrival, but you never know. It's a crazy day. It's a crazy afternoon. It's a fantastic farewell show. C-17. I mean, I thought of a lot of things, but I would have not thought about a C-17 landing into Miami. Oh my God. There we go. And Aussie Palm sending us a $10, a 10-pound super chat, saying credits to you, Jens. It's been an awesome few days. Safe travels back up north. Aussie Palm, thank you so much also for your support, for your loyalty, for tuning in, and for being an amazing viewer and supporter of Planes and Friends. Thank you so much, Aussie. Avianca Cargo pulling into the cargo bay. One of many I'm gonna miss passing by tomorrow at this cargo bay. I will miss it. So I will pass by one more time when I will leave the hotel later. So after the flagship is in, I'm gonna pack my stuff, go up to my room, get my suitcase ready, check out, and we're gonna hit the roads. That's the plan. And then we have our next inbound American Airlines 737, flight 926 from Bogota, coming in next.
Almost 4149, left-hand turn. It doesn't matter anymore. You can take if you want. If you want to use one of the approved, that's
There we go. Katie, safe travels. Thank you so much, Katie. And I might go live yesterday. I might go live tomorrow from the car, so we can chat a little bit on that long drive home. Especially South Carolina, North Carolina. These Carolinas, oh my God, they are like, ooh, you drive forever. And Justin sending a $5 super chat saying safe travels back to New York. Justin, thank you so much. And I can't wait to go live again from New York. I know it's going to be bitter cold up there, but the chances, the opportunities there with three airports, I think that is fantastic. And oh boy, we're going to be live. No one can stop us. I mean that. No one. Yes, baby is coming home. Leaving Miami. Leaving Miami. But seeing wifey. That's amazing. Alright, flagship is currently northeast of the airport. Currently 7 minutes out. Flagship is 7 minutes out.
Clear to land 9 American 1781.
There we go. Flagship, what you doing? What are you doing? You're a typical runway 9 candidate. A typical runway 9 candidate.
Keep going to uniform.
It doesn't matter. We will capture flagship anyhow, no matter what. Runway 8 or runway 9. Just runway 9 would be a little bit closer. We can basically put together a little bit of a close-up of flagship. So now it's going north. This looks like a runway 12. Runway 12 isn't that bad either, because they are flying towards us on runway 12. Now they are flying northwest. So that's typically a runway 12 arrival.
American 2525, 3000, just as up.
Let's see, we keep an eye on. We keep an eye on.
25 on the tower, runway 9er, clear to land, and hold short of runway 12 for landing Airbus 321.
Clear to land runway 9, runway 9er, hold short runway 12, American 2525.
Thank you for being a friend. Da, 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 da. Swiss Alps saying hello, everyone. Greetings. Miami finale, Jens, and such a fun community. Yes, it is.
Uniform, hold short of runway 12 on Sierra.
Flagship is lining up like it's heading for 12. I agree. I also think it's going to 12, but it's flying all the way up to the northeast. But it took a similar route as the C-17. So let's see what their plans are with Flagship.
26, cross the 12, kind of ground point 8 today. Stand by. American 2964, the Delta off your left should be moving, and we'd like to find out if they
Where's this thing going? Is it flying to Fort Myers to line up for runway 12? No, it's turning left.
Thank you. And medevac life flight 100, go ahead.
Hi.
Medevac life flight 1, Miami I-10. Cleared into class Bravo airspace, the altimeter 3007. The winds at Miami are 070 at 11. Ready to contact 8 miles southwest, out of gate 400. Proceed as requested.
Alrighty. Swiss 777. Oh, so they come in with a 777. Okay. All right. Flagship heading west. So that looks like more like a runway 8 arrival. Looks pretty similar to the C-17 now.
Lufthansa 460 Heavy, Miami Tower, runway 9er, clear to land, traffic landing, runway 12, and Airbus 321 will hold short of your intersection. The winds are currently 07011.
Lufthansa 460.
Yankee, hold short of runway 12.
That's a 350-900 coming in from Munich. All right, you see it's getting dark. I think we're going to set this down in the dark.
Mega left, 55 on the tower, runway 12, clear to land, hold short of runway 9 for landing, heavy Airbus 350. Affirmative, Delta 811, Fox 12, taxi to the ramp via Papa, good day.
There we go. And now Flagship is... Yeah, Flagship is coming in on 12. Following a 321 with no flight information. It's American Airlines. Now they are top secret too. All right, next one, Lufty.
American 2525, turn left, uniform, Victor, hold short of runway 12.
Left turn, uniform, Victor, short runway 12, American 2525.
I'm going to change that slightly. American 2525, uniform, stay in uniform, hold short of 12.
Uniform, city, uniform, short 12, American 2525.
All right. Lofty from Munich, 35900.
Economic Tower, runway 12 for the land, traffic landing, runway 9 or Airbus 321 will hold short of your intersection.
The kids are excited, like crazy. All right, flagship is number 2, following a 321 from Philadelphia. Now there are flight informations. Following a 321. I might have to bump up my ISO on my camera furthermore. Actually, a lot more. And Lufthansa 747 pushback. Lufthansa usually always comes up to runway 9, but I need to have some lights in putting down my equipment. All right, let's go over. Are you guys ready for the flagship livery? There she comes.
And American left side going to go uniform. Papa. Make sure you give way to all those.
It's almost dark here.
Left wing tip, so uniform Papa, ground point negative.
Uniform Papa,
American 2525. Traffic is on a 2.5 mile final without delay. Cross runway 12, follow company, ground point 8.
Follow company, clear cross runway 12, then 2525.
Lufthansa 460 heavy. If you're able, you can make a right turn onto Sierra, but hold short of runway 12. Very good.
At least we have seen it once, flagship. We will see it more at JFK, I'm pretty sure about it.
Well, hopefully they move.
Isn't that a beauty? And there she goes. And there she goes.
777 runway 9er. I'm sorry, runway 12 for the land. Traffic landing on runway 9er. A Boeing 737 will hold short of your intersection.
And this was our last plane of today. And our last plane of this Miami trip. I'm leaving with a heavy heart because I love Miami. This is where I've been for so many times, for countless days, for countless weeks. Since the early 90s, I've been coming here. And it was planned to stay till Saturday, but I think for the channel, it is the best to just use the time the next 2 days, driving up, go home, see the family, and be live on Saturday then, live from New York, from whatever airport it is. I want to thank you for all of you that tuned in, that make it so fun, that make it so exciting. Even we had interruptions. Miami sometimes can be a little bit of a challenge, but we made it work. We had a fantastic last week. I want to thank first and foremost our moderators. Lucy's already, I think, deep asleep. We have Lucy and we have Holger. Fantastic support. Thank you so much for all of your help. And I want to thank you, my audience, for being loyal today, to tuning in, to show up and say, you know what, we're going to stick to Planes and Friends because We want to support the smaller channels a little bit. With this, I'm gonna pack my equipment. I'm gonna drive over to the hotel and check out and just letting this thing passing by. And I can't wait to get back to New York. The weather is something, it is what it is. I would say let's give you the intro and let's give you the first impressions about what you can expect once we are back in New York. Thank you so much for tuning in. It was a fantastic time here in Miami. We will be back, but in 2026. That was the last time we were here in 2025. Thank you so much, and see you all 1,800 miles north in New York. Take care. Bye-bye.